Hello, my name is Hamad Anjum and I will be doing a game analysis of Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2. The intended audience of this game is mainly people that had watched Initial D, as it was a fairly popular anime around this time, and it also had shown the street racing down mountain roads, as well as people that are fans of racing down mountain roads in general. The background context of this game is you're a random racer, you recently joined the Kaido circuit. One of the most prominent racers, Emotional King, has left, and now there is a power vacuum for someone to take his place as the fastest driver on the Kaido circuit. You're there, and your job is to beat all the slashers, which are the bosses of each area. There are three main modes of this game. Conquest mode, which is the main campaign, as I had said about the story previously. Then there are two other modes, specifically Record Challenge, which is pretty much just you beating your own records on the courses, either in drift trials or in time attacks. And then you have Record Tour, which is a rally style of challenge where the game will put some dirt roads randomly within the actual course, and then it'll time you sort of like how it would a rally course. The basic player information is that you are a random racer, and your goal is to become the fastest driver, as I had said previously. But the basic rules and goals are, well, you are on a course and you're trying to win every race. Once you've beaten your opponent, they will have a C over it for conquest or conquered. The game calls it conquest, alright? I'm sorry. But your goal is, through the many different game modes like drift trial, time attack, toge, you're trying to win all of them. And well, for toge, it's sort of like you and another driver have SP meters, and you're trying to deplete your opponent's SP meter like in a fighting game by creating as much distance from them as possible. For time attack, you're just trying to get the fastest time possible. For drift trials, you want to complete the drift goal, or like get the specific amount of points needed to beat the rival, as well as completing the course in the designated amount of time. As for the looks of the game, well, it's pretty much like any other racing game. If you've seen Gran Turismo, this will look fairly similar. It's somewhat of a sim when it comes to toge racers or downhill mountain road racers, because that's a subgenre. It looks very nice, especially if you upscale it on an emulator, but it does look a bit fuzzy when you do that sometimes, but that's probably just due to it being a PS2 game. As for game mechanics, the game is pretty good. I mean, when I say game mechanics, there's really driving mechanics. And when it comes to driving mechanics, the game is very good. While many critics complained that it was a bit difficult to drive, I felt if you knew what you were doing with the physics, like if you once you got used to the physics, it was pretty easy to do what you wanted to do. That being drifting, grip racing, that stuff. One of the most interesting parts of the game is its ginormous car list at over 200, specifically 218. And with cars that you may not have heard of, like the Alfa Romeo 155 GTA, the Mazda Autozan, the ASL Garaya, the Subaru SVX, and many more. Some being tiny city cars like the Subaru RXR, Vizio, and, well, many more. Yeah, that's my game analysis of Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2. While critics did not like this game very much, I did, and many other people also did. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.